Hello. Today I will address an issue arguably as large as the pandemic affecting us today, the death penalty. It has easily taken more lives over its course. The true number of victims to it is actually unknown. Today, I want to sway your opinion on it, and maybe if I get enough people to watch this video, hopefully we can get it thrown out for good everywhere across the world. Have you ever lost someone? Today I'm 17 years old and I stand in front of you, and I've lost almost 10 friends. Not family members, but 10 friends alone. My interest in the death penalty started when I was a freshman in high school. I had a teacher by the name of Mr. Long. He worked with Lake Mary Police Department for over 20 years. During the second semester of him teaching us, the death penalty was part of the curriculum. Today, I will talk to you about how people are wrongfully committed, wrongfully convicted, and then acquitted of and use the death penalty on and they die there. How unfair it is that judges are actually the last say-so whether or not a person lives or not. And how hypocrites get to kill just because they want to. When I was a freshman in high school, my criminal justice teacher, Mr. Long, said, "I saw many people get put to death, and years later, new evidence was found proving their innocence." People go to prison for lighter sentences just to avoid the death penalty. The death penalty is used as a bargaining tool. It's simply not fair. Imagine losing someone for something they did not do. Imagine losing a family member, a friend, convicted of a crime that they simply didn't even commit. Imagine what their family must feel, how their friends must feel, how their co-workers, their school going. Some might argue that throwing out the death penalty will not stop these false convictions. And that may be true. However, it's still wrong with the law. There is only two situations where killing is okay in the eyes of the law. That is when you're standing your ground, if you feel as if your life is in danger and you need to fight to survive, and in war. And that brings me to my next point. The rule of law. The rule of law is a document that states that everyone must follow the law, that no one is above the law, and everybody must be held accountable to the law. Micah Izzet said, "Convicted criminals are executed by governing authority." Governing authority executes convicted criminals. That's another way of saying that they kill people. At the end of the day, it's still murder. And people take on this job simply just to kill. Our legal system needs to be cleansed and purified. There are too many loopholes and too many flaws for our wonderful, wonderful America. If we want to do something about this, we need to act now. The death penalty really is just allowing these people to get away with killing for fun. It is also morally wrong. The death penalty is morally wrong. The way that people gain power, and they simply use this power just to kill. It is simple because all they have to do is gain position in the government in order to do so. At the end of the day, the judge decides whether or not somebody should die or not when they are actually sentenced in court. There is truth that the reason why it takes so long is they have time to appeal, but typically it doesn't work out. During the 1800s and 1900s, lynchings were notorious, especially for African Americans. This installed fear among everybody. Stuart Banner went on to say, "Hangings were public events, staged for audiences numbering in thousands. Thousands. power always been like this? Has it always been this easy? One may ask themselves. Lynchings used to install fear among everybody. It used to send a message out. It used to tell the black people that, oh, you step out of line, we can do this to you. And they told the Caucasian people could say, hey, you step out of line, we just did this to you. We can do the same to you over here. Having this power is against the law. And for you Christians out there, killing is also against the Ten Commandments. The death penalty and being executed for crimes has been banned in 142 countries. And here in the United States, out of the 50 states, only 17 have banned them. It can't stop there. It has to keep going. The death penalty has to be stopped, no matter where it is. Even if there's just one, that one is enough. It has to be canceled everywhere. It has to be banned and abolished everywhere. Today, my whole purpose was just to sway you on the death penalty, to help you realize and open your eyes on how bad it actually is. Quite often, people are convicted of crimes that they have not committed and then put to death for them. It is not okay that one person has a say-so whether or not somebody dies or lives. And at the end of the day, murder is still murder. No matter how you label it, no matter whether or not you think you're justified, murder is still murder. The world today would be a better place without it. The death penalty is one of the many things that is hindering us from becoming the utopian society that we should become today.